Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about my Desire series guys, and we're talking about a very interesting episode that is about to go down in my Desire series. This episode is quite very interesting, so please don't get anywhere, watch the video to the very end to find out what is about to go down in one of our favorite Starlife series, My Desire. But before I continue to the video, lovelies, please don't forget guys that this is the UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with Kashvi thanks the gods for making her meet her son. She apologizes to God for getting angry on him that day, and I was angry then. You had snatched my love, June, from me, and then when I came to know that I lost my son also, I was shattered. She says, you gave me new hopes by making me meet my son and for giving me new hopes. Adi then comes here and asks when you will thank me. Then Kashvi asks him to do some work to get thanks. She laughs and then tells that she met her son Neil and feeling peaceful. She says finally she has some aim of life and some meaning and she is very happy. Adi says he is happy to see her happy. Then Kashvi says Neil is a silent boy, but Karan was with her and tried to end the awkward between them. Aditya tells Kashvi that they shall focus on Mahira and go to the shop where she works. He says he wants to buy sari for her for dinner party today. Then Kashvi asks if we'll meet her as the civil officers, then why she will meet us. He says he has a plan. Arjun comes home and talks to Karan and he hears the sound coming from Karan's stomach. He asks if he has had food, but Karan says he will not have food until he buys sari for his mama. He says you don't give her anything. Then Arjun thinks she is provoking him to demand for her and not feeding him food. He shouts Mahima. Then Jagdish comes here and asks what happened. Arjun tells him that Mahima didn't feed food to Karan and must have asked him not to have food until she gets a sari. Jagdish says Mahima couldn't become a good wife or a mother, but she is Karan's mother, so get sari for her for Karan's happiness. Arjun tells Karan that they will buy, but he has to eat food. Then Karan says okay. Arjun and Karan goes out to buy the sari. Then, in another scene, Adi and Kashvi reach the sari shop and then Adi tells Kashvi that they will act as husband and wife and will try to get info from Mahira. He comes inside and asks the shopkeeper to show sari. Then the manager asks about his budget. Adi says no limit. The manager calls Mahira and asks her to show the sari, but then Mahira shows the saris. Kashvi starts questioning her about her family and son. Then Mahira asks, why are you asking so many questions from me? Adi says Madam is habitual to be friendly. So he tells Kashvi that they shall buy more saris to cover up. So Adi says we will buy 3 saris including Mahira's choice also. Then Mahira smiles. Adi then selects sari for Kashvi and makes her try it and says she is looking good. Then Arjun comes there and thinks he used to make her wear sari this way and gets sad, while Kashvi sees Arjun there. Karan thinks to help his dad and comes to Neil, sitting on the bench outside. Neil says Mama brought him here as he was alone. So he says my mama couldn't give me time, but your mama must feed you with hot food, play with you and take care of you. Then Karan recalls Mahima ill-treating him, while Neil hears Karan's stomach making sound and asks him to eat his tiffin. He says my mama stays hungry sometimes, but she doesn't let him hungry. Then Adi sees Arjun and asks if he came to buy sari for his wife. Arjun says yes and asks him to buy sari. He buys sari for Mahima and leaves from there, and he comes out and looks for Karan. He asks the guard and the guard says this way. Arjun then goes to Karan and asks him to come, while Karan then says they shall take Neil also to the restaurant. He sits on Arjun's back and they go to the car, while Adi pays the bill. Kashvi asks for Mahira's number to buy more saris. Then Mahira gives her the number. Arjun then says they will have pasta in the restaurant. Then Neil sits on the back seat while Karan sits with Arjun in the front seat. They leave and then Kashvi and Adi comes there but doesn't see them. Kashvi hopes to get info from Mahira, but Adi says we have to proceed slowly. Mahima doesn't like the sari and asks Arjun if he doesn't know her choice. Arjun says, I hate that my son is kept hungry and asks not to eat food until you get sari. He says, this is your son, our son. Mahima starts blackmailing Arjun emotionally and tells that she only takes care of Karan and she didn't ask him to stay hungry. Karan says, but Mahima signs him to be quiet and stares at him. Guys, it's quite interesting episode coming up in my Desire series this time around. What do you think about the episode, lovelies? Please drop what you think on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.